George Pickens and Calvin Austin have been absolutely raw dogging the Steelers secondary at training camp, and I am not going to deny that at all. I love that that is the case, but that simply does not mean that the secondary is trash. This happens to really everybody's DBs every year in training camp, and the reason why is a lot of these defenses are based off the fact that those front four guys are going to get there in time. So these DBs, they don't really have to do as much. They don't have to go 1v1 for 5, 6, 7 seconds. That's just completely unrealistic. And for us, that is the case times 10. I mean, TJ Watt, Larry Ogunjobi, Cam Hayward, Alex Highsmith, our backup DN got 7 sacks. So to say that these guys are trash because they're getting beat by really good rookie wide receivers who, again, they're just studs. I mean, these guys could beat up on a lot of NFL secondaries. I just don't think that's fair. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the Steelers have a guy named TJ Watt, and TJ is really good at football. And TJ beats your best tackle 10 times out of 10 in a half a second, like he's not even there. And TJ forces that quarterback to make a terrible decision, and then that quarterback throws it right to your defensive back, and then that defensive back looks a lot better than he did in training camp. You guys get where I'm going with this, right? So again, it's all about the perception of things, and the perception of things changes a lot when you don't have to go one-on-one versus an elite talent like George Pickens, and you can have some help from the collective unit. And again, if you compare our secondary to other secondaries when it comes to just pure talent, maybe we're not at the top. But when you have a team, or specifically a defense, that has a backup defensive end getting 7 sacks, I think you're pretty good. I don't think that you have to trip about the overall defense, and the game is played with 11 players on each side, so this shouldn't be a huge concern for everybody. With that being said, though, preseason isn't a day, so if they don't perform well, then you can start to be concerned. But I feel as if it's silly to go off some training camp clips. I think that's just a good thing for our young wide receivers. I don't think that should be used against our DBs, and I'll believe our secondary is bad when I see it, but I just don't feel like that's gonna happen with our stacked front seven. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe, and that is it from me on this one. Peace.